guys, I'm back with another updated video. Alright, well, today I'm going to talk about the experience I had on June 18th of 2016. I went to the Justin Bieber concert for the third time. I know, I'm so very thankful, and I have so much to thank my mom and dad for. They do so much stuff for me. I love them so much. But we're gonna get right on into the experience I had at the Justin Bieber concert. It was crazy, it was mind-blowing, and I absolutely enjoyed it. So, me and my friend, I actually invited my friend. She knows who she is, so shout out to you if you're watching this. She's probably is or isn't, but she knows who she is, so shout out to her. Me and her had an amazing time. Oh my gosh, we'll never forget it in our entire lives, probably, because that was the best night of our lives. So, we get there, we sit down and eat lunch, and, we go shopping for a little bit. I think we went shopping, I'm not for sure. And then, we cruised around Fargo, North Dakota, because that's where the concert was, a couple hours from me. So I was just like, alright, let's just get a water and let's just go to the stadium, because it was like 4 o'clock. And of course, you know, when you're sitting outside and it's probably like 80-something degrees, you're gonna get thirsty. So we were like, let's grab a water and let's go to the stadium. And right when we got to the stadium, I will never forget this. Okay, me and Lily were standing by like this big like concrete post or like brick post or whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden, we see these two buses that were by our hotel. They had like a B1 and like a D1 or something in the window, like some weird like B1 or D1 or something like that in both the windows of both these buses. They were like literally right by our hotel. Like we could have walked over to them and touched them with our own hands. Like they were like parked right on the other side of our hotel. Like I'm not even lying. And I actually have a picture on my camera, and I might have a scrapbook of that. So I'm not lying to you when it comes to this. I'm not lying. So we were like, okay, what, like, who's in between those buses that were by our hotel? And we were like, standing there like, we were in shock, and you won't believe who it was. It was Justin Drew Bieber himself. Like, we are not even lying. He was freakishly tall, like, probably like the same size as Justin Bieber was. Cause, you know, it was Justin Bieber, so, yeah, and me and my friend were the only two people that saw him. I'm not even lying. We were the only two people that saw him that day. So I was like, oh my gosh, we just saw Justin Bieber, oh my god. I was crying, like I was almost in tears, like I was screaming. I was like, oh my god, Lily, like I'm gonna like pass out like right here on the concrete. Like, I'm not lying. Justin Bieber is bae and babe. Like, oh my god, he is babe AF. Like, I'm not lying. Like, please marry me, Justin. Like, so he was like, just like in between the buses, like going, like walking back and forth, and then he went back into the bus, and then like we stood by like this like other okay, this was crazy, by the way, the next thing I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so we go on the other side where all the rest of the girls are, because we were like, alright, we already saw Justin, we already saw somebody that works for him, like, we saw our share of Justin Bieber, like, there's nothing else that could possibly, nothing big that can happen, like, right now, like, we just saw Justin, like, that's cool. So, like, an hour after that, he went inside. He was already inside the stadium getting ready for the show. And all of a sudden, the children dancers walked past us, bro. Like, they were literally, like, right here by me. Not even lying. The children dancers were right by us. They walked past us, and I was like, oh my gosh, the children dancers! They were so freaking adorable, y'all. They were like swagged out in like leather clothes with like super shoes. They were like all ready for this, and I was about getting ready to cry. I was like, oh my gosh. So then there's like this family of like, there's like a mom and like a kid about my age, like maybe like 15 or 16 years old, and then a little girl that was like probably like 7 or 8 or 9, like right behind me and Lily. So we're like, okay. And then the security guy was like whispering to him, and me and Lily were like, bruh, no way, what are they talking about? And then all of a sudden the security guy was like, yeah, he has his dog with, and they were like, and then she was like freaking out. So I think they met Justin Bieber, and they were standing right behind us, bruh. But we saw him, so we don't really care. We saw Justin Bieber, and he was like in a hat and like a gray shirt or a white shirt and like black pants, I think. I wasn't even looking close enough to see it, but I was just freaking out that Justin Bieber was like in between the two buses that were by our hotel. So yes, guys, Justin Bieber was by our hotel. Not lying. And you know why he was probably by our hotel? Because there was a Sky Zone there, bruh. So he was probably there. Probably. I don't even know, because me and my friend walked in there like, and that place is freaking amazing, you guys. Oh my gosh, Sky Zone is awesome. But yeah, guys, I could not believe it. And we were five rows back from the stage. Like, we could have literally walked up to the stage and touched his hand if we had to, dude. We were that close. Or we could have like sneaked into like the pits. We were like so close. Like, oh my gosh, like, marry me, Justin, like, please. So anyway, that's all I have to say for that story time. But guys, it was crazy and I loved it. Justin Bieber is such an amazing singer, and he came out like there's like this hole in the stage, right? And he came out in this box and started singing Mock My Words, and he was like writing on the thing, and he's saying, where are you now? And there was this like a bunch of like cool effects, and he's saying like boyfriend, and as long as you love me and love yourself, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I love Justin so much, like, you don't even know. But after the show, however, I got sick. Oh my gosh, that was the worst time of my life, you guys. That was the point where I was just like shutting down. I literally went to sleep at like 8:30 that night. I was so exhausted. Okay. So after the concert, my friend wanted to get a Justin Bieber shirt, because there was like shirts there. And so she wanted to go get a shirt. So I was like, alright. And she was just like, go stand by the wall. And I was just like dizzy. Like, I was sweating. The place was so hot. I was just like, I'm going outside, bro. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, the place is so hot. So as she was getting her shirt, she thought I disappeared, bro. Like, she was like worried. She kept like texting my phone. She just like kept calling my phone. She was like, where are you? And I was like, girl, I'm outside. Like, I already got sick inside the stadium like once. Like, I'm going outside to like get fresh air, because this place is hot as heck. Like, we were on the floor and it's blazing hot. Like, I literally ran out of the stadium, guys. Like, I sprinted it. So I was just like, alright, I'm gonna walk really fast and try to get outside away from all the swimming people. So I finally get outside and I walked half the stadium, you guys. I'm not even lying. I walked half the stadium. And then Lily was like, my friend Lily, I'm just gonna say her name. So Lily Love you, girl. So she was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know where you went. Like, I was worried about you. Like, why were you outside? Like, why did you come out here? And I was like, girl, I'm getting ready to throw up. Like, I'm not even lying. So, right as we got into my dad's truck, you guys, not even 5 minutes, we kept turning corners and going blocks and blocks and turning corners and turning corners and going blocks. And it's just like, no, this is horrible. So I grabbed my snapback DC hat. You've seen it a couple of times. I grab it and I puke in it. Not lying, like, I was throwing up. I threw up like 4 times, and I'm like, this night is over for me. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry that it ended so weirdly and with that throwing up story, but like, I had to get it out, because like, you know, when you're at a concert and you get overheated, it's bound to happen. But Justin, I love you, and Beliebers, I love you, and please rate, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will be back with another story time because I'm leaving Friday, I think, to go meet a famous YouTuber. I'm so excited. You guys, I can't even freaking wait. And then Saturday, I'm going to be up there for like the whole day. So, yeah, I'm going to be up in Minneapolis if you guys didn't know what I was talking about. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. I love you guys and see you in a couple of days. Bye.